Welcome to the heart of Mexico like you've never seen it before. Beyond the tourist spots and famous landmarks lies a world of hidden gems, vibrant neighborhoods bursting with color, culture, and stories waiting to be told. From street art-lined alleys to bohemian cafés and secret food stalls that locals swear by. This is your guide inside Mexico City, the coolest neighborhoods you've never heard of. Get ready to uncover the soul of the city where tradition meets trend, and every corner holds a surprise. Today we will talk about inside Mexico City, the coolest neighborhoods you've never heard of. So before we start, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Santa Maria la Ribera, a blend of old and new. Tucked quietly between busier areas, Santa Maria la Ribera is a neighborhood that whispers history through its architecture while shouting innovation through its emerging cultural scene. Once a wealthy suburb in the late 1800s, it slowly became overshadowed by newer districts. But in recent years, young creatives and families have brought a revival to this elegant enclave. The heart of the neighborhood is the Moorish Kiosk, a majestic iron structure imported from the United States and reassembled in the early 1900s. Around this central park, visitors can find charming bakeries, modest museums like Museo del Chopo, and some of the city's most beloved pulquerias. Santa Maria la Ribera combines a quiet, almost nostalgic ambience with a progressive energy, making it one of the most unique yet undiscovered corners of Mexico City. San Rafael, the Bohemian Echo. Just north of the famous Reforma Avenue sits San Rafael, a bohemian neighborhood often ignored by guidebooks, but cherished by artists and intellectuals. San Rafael was once a thriving theater district, and remnants of its glamorous past still linger in its vintage cinemas and Art Deco facades. Today the area has transformed into a vibrant hub for emerging art galleries, underground performance venues, and pop-up markets. The streets are filled with antique furniture shops, modest cafes serving experimental cuisine, and quiet alleyways that are perfect for leisurely walks. What sets San Rafael apart is its rough-around-the-edges authenticity. It has not been polished for tourists and still maintains a raw, honest connection to its past and present. Those looking for an offbeat yet enriching experience will find San Rafael endlessly fascinating. Tacubaya, where time stands still. In western Mexico City lies Tacubaya, a neighborhood that has experienced many transformations over the centuries. From being a countryside retreat in colonial times to becoming a transportation hub in the 20th century, Tacubaya holds layers of history within its uneven sidewalks and humble storefronts. What makes Tacubaya truly special today is its deep connection to working-class life, its unpretentious energy, and its close proximity to architectural landmarks such as the Casa Luis Barragan. The neighborhood offers a unique perspective into the daily rhythms of Mexico City, with bustling tie-in with markets, local eateries selling hearty stews, and vintage storefronts that remain untouched by modern branding. While Tacubaya may not have the polish of more upscale neighborhoods, it provides an unfiltered view of urban life and is a must-visit for those seeking authenticity. Claveria, a quiet culinary star. Nestled in the northwest part of the city, Claveria is a serene and middle-class neighborhood that has flown under the radar of most travelers. But it is quickly gaining recognition for one irresistible reason: food. Claveria is home to some of the best street tacos in the entire capital, and locals proudly recommend a visit just for a bite. The tree-lined streets and tranquil plazas add to the charm, making it an ideal spot for a peaceful afternoon away from the chaos of the historic center. Unlike other areas that cater heavily to tourists, Claveria maintains a residential feel with family-owned businesses, cozy cafes, and children playing in neighborhood parks. It is also conveniently close to other lesser-known gems like Azcapotzalco, making it an excellent starting point for deeper exploration. Portales, a vintage wonderland. If treasure hunting through vintage markets excites you, Portales is a dream come true. Located in the southern region of the city, Portales is well known among locals for its gigantic antique bazaar that sprawls over several blocks. Here you can find everything from retro radios and classic vinyl records to rare books and colonial-era furniture. But Portales is more than just its market. It is a tight-knit community with colorful homes, family-run taquerias, and small plazas that come alive on weekends with music and laughter. Portales offers an immersive experience into a traditional Mexico City neighborhood that values heritage, hospitality, and simplicity. It is ideal for travelers who love to dig a little deeper, literally and figuratively. Industrial Vallejo, the urban transformation. One of the most surprising transformations in Mexico City is taking place in Industrial Vallejo. Once a gritty industrial district filled with warehouses and factories, it is now being reimagined as a center for innovation and design. Young entrepreneurs and city planners have turned former storage units into co-working spaces, art studios, and eco-friendly businesses. Industrial Vallejo is still evolving, but it stands as a testament to how urban planning and community initiative can reshape an area completely. The contrast between old smokestacks and new murals creates a dynamic visual story. Though it might get fully gentrified, the district is increasingly becoming a hub for events, music festivals, and pop-up art exhibits. Those with an interest in urban evolution will find this area incredibly stimulating. Mixcoac, literary echoes and family life. Mixcoac, often overshadowed by its southern neighbor Coyoacan, is a neighborhood with a literary soul. Known as the birthplace of Nobel laureate Octavio Paz, Mixcoac exudes a poetic charm. Its cobbled streets, colonial houses, and ivy-covered walls provide an atmosphere that feels both romantic and reflective. Despite its rich cultural heritage, Mixcoac remains primarily residential, which allows visitors to experience daily life without tourist oversaturation. The small bookstores, artisan coffee shops, and lush courtyards create a sense of retreat within the city. Mixcoac is a place where time slows down and stories feel more tangible. For those seeking a calm and introspective journey, this neighborhood is the perfect hideaway. Escandon, the best of both worlds. Escandon sits quietly between the high-profile neighborhoods of Condesa and Naples, often blending into the background. But for locals, Escandon is a beloved balance between tranquility and accessibility. The area has become increasingly popular among young professionals and students due to its affordability and central location. Escandon's streets are adorned with blooming jacarandas in spring and filled with cozy cafés, unassuming eateries, and community parks. It is a place where you can enjoy the conveniences of modern city life without the overwhelming buzz. Escandon is perfect for travelers who want proximity to the action but prefer a neighborhood where they can breathe and observe at their own pace. Whether you are drawn to vintage hunting in Portales, craving tacos in Claveria, or tracing poetry in Mixcoac, these hidden gems invite you to discover a Mexico City that is raw, real, and unforgettable. The beauty of these places lies in their contrast to the polished attractions. They allow for serendipity, meaningful encounters, and genuine cultural immersion. So next time you find yourself in the capital, step off the beaten path and wander into the neighborhoods you have never heard of. You might just find yourself falling in love with a side of Mexico City that most never get to see. If you like this video and would like to see more like it, please give it the thumbs up. Leave a comment and click the button to subscribe.